There we go. Oh. Um. Uh. Um. 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 We're back with another elastic stage of um. 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 That's that cup of 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 uh, that's that cup of 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 that's like that's the cup of that's that 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 cup of they're trying to build a prison, they're trying to build a prison following maximum venue clap the fire with the iron fist drug became conveniently available for all the kids following the maximum venue clap with the iron fist drug became conveniently available for all the kids. I buy my crack, I smack my bitch right here in Hollywood. Nearly 2 million Americans are incarcerated in the prison system of the United States. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison for you and me to live in. Another prison system. Another prison system. Another that. I don't know how that fucking verse goes. Minor drug offenders fill your prison debt. You don't even flinch. All our taxpayers for wars against the new, non-rich. Minor drug offenders that fill your prisons debt. Don't even flinch. All of our taxes paid for your wars against the new non-rich. I put my crack, I smack my bitch right here in Hollywood. Percentage of Americans in the prison system has doubled since 1985. They're trying to build a prison, they're trying to build a prison, they're trying to build a prison. For you and me to live in. You and me to live in. Another prison system. Another prison system. Another prison system. For you and me to live for you and me to live in. For you and I. For you and I. For you and I. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. For you and me. Oh baby, you and me. All research and successful drug policies show that treatment should be increased and law enforcement decreased, while abolishing mandatory minimum sentences. All research and successful drug policies show that treatment should be increased and law enforcement decreased, while abolishing mandatory minimum sentences, utilizing drugs to pay for secret wars around the world. Drugs are now your global policy, and now you police the globe. I pop my crack, I smack my bitch right here in Hollywood. Drug money is used to rig elections and train brutal corporate-sponsored dictators around the world. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison for you and me to live in. Another prison system. Another prison system. Another prison system. For you and I, for you and I, for you and I. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison for you and me. Oh baby, you and me. I cannot disguise all the stomach pains and walking up the crane. And when you do come out and you whisper up to me in your life of tragedy, but I cannot grow to you are the last of me, oh, and will I be free? And you a parasite, just another host, just another fool to roast or cause you. My tapeworm tells me what to do. You, my tapeworm tells me where to go. Pull the tapeworm out of your ass. Hey, pull the tapeworm out of your ass. Hey, pull the tapeworm out of your house. Hey, I cannot deny all the evil traits and filling of the crates when you do come out and you slither up to me and in your pimpin' majesty, but I cannot grow till you were the last of me. Oh, when will I be free? And you, a parasite, did you find another hose? Just another stool to post? 'Cause you, my tapeworm tells me where to do. What to do? You, my tapeworm tells me where to go. Pull the tapeworm out of your ass. Pull the tapeworm out of me. I'm just sitting in my room with a needle in my hand, just waiting for the tomb of some old dying man. Sitting in my room with a needle in my hand, just waiting for the tomb of some old dying man. 'Cause you, my tapeworm tells me where to go. You. I take one top thing what they do. Round round circumventilating circuses lamenting in protest to visible police. President sponsored President sponsored fear battalions of riot police with rubber bullets. Kisses baton courtesy service with a smile beyond the staple. Sir, enter, you can see America when it's tired, poor, revenging disgrace. Peaceful, loving youth against the brutality of plastic existence. Push little children when they with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Pushing little children with their fully automatics, they like to push the weak around. Round, round. A rush of words, pleading to disperse. Upon their naked uh, walls, alive a political call. The Fall Guy record. Accord. Fall Guy. The Fall Guy record. Accord. We can't afford to be neutral on a moving train. Beyond the staples, center you can see America with its tired, poor, avenging disgrace. Peaceful, loving youth against the brutality of plastic existence, pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Push them around. A deer dance. Invitation to peace. For starting days. Staring you in the face. Dressed in black with a helmet fierce. Trained and appropriate for the malcontents, for the disproportionate malcontents. The little boy smiled. It'll all be well, it'll all be well, or something. Just about. Fully automatics can, I don't know. Poems. I'm reading poems. Man, fuck you. My poems are nice. Wired were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot, one that smiled when he flew over the bay. Wired were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot, one that smiled when he flew over the bay. My horse is a shackled old man. His remorse was at he couldn't survey the skies right before they went gray. My horse and my remorse flying over a great bay, wired with the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot, one that smiled when he flew over the bay. While he flew over the bay. No, when he flew over the bay. Wired were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot, one that smiled when he flew over the bay. My source is the source of all creation. Her discourse is that all don't survey the skies right before they go gray. My source and my remorse flying over a bay, wired with the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot, wired with the eyes of a horse of a jet pilot, wired were the eyes of a horse of a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes of a horse of a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes of a horse of a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes of a horse of a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes of a horse of a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes were a horse on a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes on a horse on a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes on a horse on a jet pilot. Wired were the eyes on a horse on a jet pilot. Get, blowish to my head now. Hella holla, problem off the fucking block. Nah, clock and wrist slit. Watch it though. Robot. No! How'd you know? Cause I was there. Yeah, okay, no. I'm not doing this shit. I'm skipping to 5. The 5th poem. Hustle. Give a fuck what you heard. Yeah, fuck what you heard. For this real shit kicked your whole clique to the curb. What? But you don't hear me though. Run up, bitch. Till the death get gripped. My steez is balling out of control. What you know about bubbling? How's the balls coming out my mouth? How's the balls coming out my mouth? That hot liquor shot never got strapped with a Glock, tongue cocked right back. That knocked a cop off unconscious. Molotov cocktail, sound and bomb on. Dead Stayed flatline on of chalk drawn around the clock too. Many marks dropped to count the stiffs. Stuck on the fence, how does it feel? It don't make sense. Nothing is. That rip your new trick, new one, trick I'm to one, and only never know me, never know. Oh no, son. Ligulade, out to fade, out, show a person on the, show a person the door, hit it and run. Also, bones coming out my mouth. Also, bones coming out my mouth. That can't wait to blast. Bloodstained knuckle brass. Wait, is that the fifth one? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, that's the fifth one. Fifth poem. That can't wait to blast up at seven. Hard to the bone, darkness from the zone, mastered the gap, the punch, the far beyond, eons beyond the nine, never cross. Other punks living soft while I ride that Doctor Strange of into the sun. Look no hands, megaton. It's a road like man, we can't lose. No shit, no shit. That hit it to a drip with that blood of the raw way. It was for them forgot why do endure. Make slang sound tough, gone original. Fuck the wrong way. Only one way to work. That shit out the beat. Street spit Uber as an Uber charge from Team Fortress 2. Freaked heat, lit hell, flame to your brain, blood thirst. What? Run it back, run it. Run up, bitch, to the death gripped. My steez is balling out. Control. What you know about bubbling? How's Bones is coming out my mouth? As well as coming out my mouth. Criminal intent, anti-legal, ill thief in the night. Peel your life back, spin the wheel, run it back, run it. What's that? Can't tell. Handheld dream, shot in hell. Deep space ghetto streets. Show me something I ain't seen before. Mystery behind that death door. Juke step electrocute the floor. What the science on flying that high? Got a no going one time. Creeps up behind me, over my shoulder. Turn around, try to see, but it's nowhere. No, I did. No, I did. Static on my blind side. I seen footage. I stay noted. I seen. Everybody's knowing uh, where you think you're going. Ain't going nowhere. Satellite. Handle that with the lead pipe. Who captures that life? Who takes that? Who takes what that? Tuesday. That next. I already know. My Cardi, like I told you. Don't touch me. What's up with it? I stay noted. Stimulation. Overload. Count for just sensitized by the mass amount of shit. I've seen. I've seen. I've been it. I can't delete it. It feels like jail. Full moon in the clink, as in clink from the first poem ever written by them. No, one of the poem names that they made. Shine and don't sleep. Surveillance post my bail. I seen footage. I stay noited. I seen armored cop on open fire Glock on some kid who stepped so fast. It was hard to grasp what even happened till you see that head blow. For shoulders and slow mo. Rewind that. It's so cold. Rewind that. It's so cold. It's so cold. I seen footage. I stay noited. Juke step with so much boy rude looseness. Seemed like no bones in his skin. My jaw hit the floor like this real for I gotta see that one mo again. Ambulance hit and run over pedestrian in Brazil. Little tiger, boy soldier, twisted cap, back and kills. Been crazy. Seen crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. I seen footage. I stimulated. I seen. Going back to Tangier with some Jordans and the spear post crushing shit. Post checking over the egg addiction shit. Let me get to the good part. Headed for the Sammy Davis wing, throw up a black hole at the entrance of linens and things on the way. Never call it a day. Visit Tesla's grave for the ninth time today. Still on the way. Bigger wings. Bigger wakes. When you come out, your shit is all gone. Is gone. I'm in your area. I know the first three digits. I know the first three numbers. I'm in. When you come out, your shit is gone. You'll catch a JPEG to the head Uber Reach. You're an intern. I'm WikiLeaks. Most loved, therefore most hated. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for your game changer. I love this person called. They make really good poems. This Stefan Burnett. I think some people call him like Ride or something. I don't know. He makes some good music. Well, not music, but poems. I guess they're kind of music. I don't know what this disc is right here. What are these discs? I always buy them for the poems, and I kind of get sad whenever there's no poems. Buy these like cases. They have this freaking disc, metallic sometimes. Yeah, metallic. It looks shiny. Nah, maybe it tastes good. Nope, just tastes like metal. Oh, uh, simulation overload. I seen footage, man. I seen footage. I seen footage.